Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick update as to where we are with the Escort. Some good progress this time, some setbacks, but well, on the whole good progress. Windscreen still not fitted yet. I've been in touch with the windscreen company to see if they're prepared to supply and fit, because I don't want to go down that road of breaking another screen. But you'll see the progress in this one. Hopefully you'll enjoy. You'll see the prop shaft that was made as well. So enjoy and let me know what you think. Well, thank you very much to the lads at BAR Props in Neath. This is the prop shaft that's been built. So we got MX5 Mk1 that end, Ford rear axle that end, and hopefully the right length. So we get on and fit this and see what it's like. This isn't very promising. It doesn't appear to be lining up. Go. You are? Okay. While we're under here, have a better look at this prop shaft. You can see the quality on it, really top quality welding around that. It's all been balanced, ready to go, and it fitted like a glove, so no fighting with it, and all fitted up there nicely clearance, so very happy with that. Righto, the thing you come up with to get oil in the gearbox. These things never work very well. You've got to squeeze them to inject oil in the gearbox. We can never squeeze enough out of them, so I've made a drip. So there we go, all the way down, and into the gearbox. When that starts dribbling out, we're in there somewhere, and that starts dribbling out, we're ready to go. Rear diff is full. Prop shaft is on. You can see that past the prop shaft is on. I've yet to put Loctite on the bolts down there, so that's just a temporary solution for the minute. So hopefully before long we'll be able to get this thing back on its wheels and moving under its own steam. While the drip is doing its thing, I'll go through a few other jobs I've done. So you'll see the reservoir pots now are full, or you will or you won't. See, they have got fluid in them now. So they're all bled through, brakes are bled through. Had some challenges with that. The twin pot calipers are a bit of a pain to bleed, so you've got to bleed one through, then bleed the other through, but they've come. The backs, on the other hand, were considerably more hassle, and that was because the brake pedal wasn't fully releasing the rear master cylinder. So there's a little hole in there which allows fluid to go from the reservoir pots into the chamber for you to pump into the brakes, and it was covering that hole up. So that took a while to figure out, but covered that challenge. We are done. The rear diff has got oil in it. Gearbox is currently getting oil. I need to finish off, but the fuel lines are all finished off now, so I need to get some fuel to go in the tank, get a couple of gallons in there. I've yet to make or purchase a battery box to tuck the battery up in the corner there. That's still on my to-do list, so still a few to-dos to do, but we're getting there. The windscreen I'm ignoring. I'm pretending that it isn't an issue altogether. I've got plans for the centre console, so that's on my to-do list, and the plans for that is once I get the car mobile out of the garage, I can then start building a centre console for it without getting grinder spatter all over the car. So again, small increments of progress, but progress nonetheless. There it goes down. Don't know if you can see it. There it is, going down the last drips. Happy days. And there it is, dripping all over the floor. So I better capture that. There you go, tub in to capture that. I wasn't actually expecting much to dribble out of this because the specs say it's a 2.1 litre capacity, and I've put in 2 litres and it's dribbling out already. And the gearbox on the level, so the specs must be slightly squiff on that front. Right, here goes. The car is back on its wheels. Brakes are full, gearbox is full, diff is full, petrol's working. Let's see if it moves under its own steam. If it does, this will be the first time it's moved. Goodness knows how long, decades probably. Let's see what happens. and she's holding on her own handbrake and the brakes were working, so I think that's a win. Okay, so first time out in the sunlight since I've painted her, and I am happy with that. It does look, as some of you said, looks so much better out in daylight than it did under the garage lights. So that's a big step forward today. Got her out and running. And for the first time in quite a long time, I have an empty garage. So we'll have a tidy up in there while we've got some space. See where the car's been, because all the rubbish has just been brushed into the middle. Alright, so the plan now is to get this garage clean, get some space down here, so I can park her back over the drive, over the pit rather. And then now she's settled on a suspension to do up all her suspension nuts and bolts. Right, that's all the suspension mounts done up tight now, so there, and there on both sides. All done up with the car sitting on its weight. I've yet to trim these down. I might yet change the height on these yet, so I'm going to leave these as they are. So I decided to, if I cut them off there and then decide to put another lowering block in there, I've scuppered myself, so I'm going to leave those for now till I've got my final height happy with. But we're looking good. We're no major fluid leaks. There's a slight oil leak, which I'm not overly worried about, as half expected, considering I made my own, built my own sump for this. So not entirely surprising that it's got a little oil leak. But I'm not worried about oil leaks overly on older cars, because the oil comes under and helps look after the end of the car. So not brilliant for the environment, I admit that, but good for, it's not horrendous for the car either. So I can live with a small oil leak. And also on the news front, Mrs. Dave has sold her Fiat 500 and joined the MX-5s. So we've got one each now, his and hers. Okay, thanks for watching. That's a massive step forward, seeing the car move. And first time she's been out of the garage, or seen, well, first time she's been out of this garage in 4 years. First time it's moved under its own steam, likelihood in decades, because it had been in storage for a long time before I had it. So it's good to see it moving. So far so good. There was a little tiny bit of oil on the drive after I left it, but I'm not entirely surprised about that. The sump is homemade after all, and I don't expect it to be 100% perfect. Not sure whether it's coming out the sump or out the gearbox, but it's a small amount, so I'm not overly worried about it. And this will be just a little weekend toy, an occasional use toy, so it's not like I'm going to be doing any serious distance in it, and taking it to shows hopefully when we're up and running. So thanks again for watching. Let us know what you think, and let us know what you think about the centre console as well. Cheers. See you in the next one.